Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I got the 2023 Kia Telluride. This is in their smoke gray exterior color. As you can see, it does get a new redesign in the front from the previous version. You do have the new grills, the Kia badge, and also the new headlights over there and fog lights. You do see the crisp lines coming off the top of the hood. Reminds me of a truck or pickup truck. But you know, how do you like the front? I know it's a bit controversial, but let me know in the comments what you like or what you think. Let's take a look around the side. You got the chrome trim or accents along the bottom and the window area. You do have those nice looking rims. Now these do come with 20-inch rims. The tires are 245/50. All-wheel drive. You do have option of getting front-wheel drive for it. And look at the back. I'm not a big fan of the rear. Kind of reminds me of like Honda Element or something, some type of nature like that. But you do have that big Telluride logo in the back. This is the SX trim, four-wheel drive. You can tell by the logo on the bottom right. And you have dual exhaust. I do like the tail lights. They do look kind of sleek. All in all, pretty modern looking Telluride, modern design. Now let's take a look at the interior. You can see the leather accent and the wood panel on the side over here, along with the door controls with the windows. You do have the child safety lock over here, which is very convenient, and obviously the most imperative memory settings over here, memory seat settings. And you got this comes with the Harman Kardon speakers right here, very nice quality. And the leather color and the interior color is a mahogany color. Looks nice. Sorry about the mess, but the owner has a newborn and they're just getting settled in. This leather seatings feels nice. You got the leather mahogany stitching all down in this perforated center seats. Same as the passenger side. Nice quality. Now let's check the rear interior. Got more storage spaces, and the mahogany and door panel with the leather and the wood black trim over here continues throughout. You do have that chrome accent over here. You have the same mahogany seats in the back. Very nice. Let's check out the legroom. Ooh, nice. It's hot outside, but it feels nice in here. You got the blinds already up. Perfect. Okay. Right now, one thing to know is the seat automatically slides back all the way up to this because of the automatic settings. Whenever the car is in parked and the engine turns off, the seat automatically reclines back to allow the driver to have more space or more room to easily get out the car. Now with the seat back, I still have right now about 4 or 5 inches of legroom, and it's very spacious. You got your little holders here for storage. Very roomy. It's very roomy in the back in the second row. This comes with captain's chairs. You do have an option of having the bench, which basically seats an extra person, right? And over here you have your cup holders for the rear second row passengers. You got your charger on the bottom over there, and then you have your own controls for the heating and ventilation system for the passenger. Here are the vents and the holder over here, along with your your hanger for your clothing. Same thing on the opposite side. You have the same exact replica, which looks nice, and you have that nice Harman Kardon speaker right there. All in all, it's very spacious second row. Nice quality seating. And also, there is a sunroof in the back over here, along with in the front. Let's check out the third row. Click this button, slides over. And let's get inside. Sorry about the mess once again. And now you got this third row seating. Wow, it's spacious. Look at that. Normally, you don't have that. This is the same legroom as on the second row captain's chair, with the driver chair fully back, fully reclined. Now I have like 5 inches of room of leg space here. Wow, this is like the most spacious third row I have been in. And you do have your separate charger here, another little storage, cup holders, your lighting, your ventilation, more lighting there, and you got your own window on each side. Same thing over along with the passenger. I didn't pull it up to let you see, as the owner have other stuff in here that I don't want to reconfigure for them. So either way, yes, the back seat, it comes with the same leather perforated seats. Very nice throughout, very spacious, very comfortable. I would say you could sit another 1.5 in the back. Definitely just 2 adults. But all in all, the rear seat's very comfortable. The third row is very comfortable. The headroom I still have is around 3 inches, so that's very doable. I'm 5'9", so all right, this is a very nice third row seat. Now let's check out the cargo space. Slow opening, but okay. As you can see, with the third row seats up, you have about 21 cubic feet of space. Now, when you fold this down, what you do by just pulling on this string, and it'll go down right there. Boom. Now, that will double the size, actually a little bit over double the size. So now you'll have 46 cubic feet of cargo and trunk space. In addition to that, you have extra space below here. Boom. Sorry about a lot of storage space. And also you have a charge 12-volt charger over here. And then these are to fold down the captain's chair. You have the option of doing that to give you more room. I believe that once you fold all the chairs down, it'll give you around 84 cubic feet of total cargo space, which is very big. All right, let's see how quickly this closes or how slow. Okay, not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, let's check out the interior of this vehicle. Right now, look at the steering wheel. You have the Kia emblem over here, along with some leather stitching. It feels nice with by pressing the horn and stuff. And you have your leather wrapped steering wheel. It could be a little bit girthier or meatier, because that's how I feel like it feels more comfortable. But either way, you have your controls on this side, your voice recognition, your volume up and down, your Bluetooth calling. And also on this side, you got your lane departure and also your adaptive assist, I guess. And then you have your digital clusters, your digital dash, shows you your tachometer and also the speedometer. Now, this was also a redesign inside, as you can tell that the dash incorporated the infotainment system, which it looks much nicer. You know, this is something you get in the higher tier, brands like a Mercedes or BMW, and I think TELLURIDE, Kia in itself, they were able to pick up or at least get an idea of providing this to their customer base, which is nice. So this is a 12.3-inch touchscreen. So got the navigation, you got the home button, and you can cycle through different pages of what you need. Right now, it's very responsive. If you go to one cool thing about this is, you can also control everything through here, like your climate settings. There's a lot of things to play with here. However, I could change settings. There's different users you could set or select, so which allows you to do a lot of different things. And it comes with, if you come down here, you do have obviously your analog buttons, which I love. You got this 3-zone ventilation in the front, which provides great air. Comes with a heating steering wheel option. Obviously, the winter time in New York, it could feel kind of cold, so definitely that's a good plus. Also, when you come down here, you have your heated seats and your ventilated seats. That's a nice option for the driver and passenger side. And you got some extra storage over here, plus your wireless charging. Also your other chargers over here that you have. So plentiful of charging capabilities. And now when you come over here, you have more storage and another cup holder, 2 cup holders. Here's your gearbox with your shifter. Nice. This is nothing special about this. It looks kind of old school, just regular, like a bland, handle over here. But anyways, you do have your drive modes there. You got different drive settings. You got comfort, sport, smart mode, eco mode, and the snow. All right, and you have your parking brake. This will activate your cameras right here. The quality is pretty nice. It gives you that surround 360 degree bird's eye, which is very nice. Very convenient for people who needs to park their vehicles and see what's, and aware of their surroundings. And when you come along this armrest over here, this compartment, it's pretty good size. You can fit 2 people here, passenger side. And then obviously, sorry about the mess, but actually, they did store a lot of stuff in here. It's a pretty deep compartment. Look, you can see that, whatever that is, a lotion or some kind of bottle there. Pretty spacious. And what other cool thing about this is, I believe, on this, there's a light. You see this ambient lighting here, which is set to some green color. Now, this is all around the rear passenger and the driver's side. It's pretty cool. You get to customize the lighting, the interior lighting. I believe you go to either setup, vehicle, and you come down to lights, and you have ambient light. There you go. Now you can select any of these preset options of colors in here, or you can choose your own custom, and you get to adjust it to whatever color that you want. Pretty cool option, pretty nice, fun thing to have. All in all, I do like the interior of the dash. Looks pretty technology sound, you know, especially in the not older, but the newer vehicles that we have, especially in the luxurious vehicle like Mercedes and BMW, which provides these type of dash panels or the dashboard. All right, let's take this out for a drive and see how it functions. Now this car is a naturally aspirated V6. It produces 291 horsepower and also 262 pound-feet of torque. The ride so far is nice and quiet. It's smooth, the handling. I do have it in its comfort setting. I think that's one of the most optimum settings, but if you want to be more fuel efficient, you could either put it in eco or smart mode. You can see I could scroll down on the dash, you know. I feel like the suspension is better when it's in the comfort mode, taking any of the bumpier rides, especially in the city right now that I'm in, New York City. Just driving through these streets, obviously filled with freaking potholes, you know, that'll never change. Anyways, the radio in here, the speaker is very, very nice.
It's on Air One. We are your worship station.
It's on the news
and stories that are going to make you
10 speakers in here.
This jumpstart the love.
The quality is crisp.
You could take a look at your clock right now.
So that's one. That's a good thing. It comes standard right now. One thing that I do really like about this is the blind spot monitoring, especially when you're driving. So to activate that, you see, if I have my turn signal and I'm turning left, you can see the blind spot there show up. That's a very nice feature to have. And also, not only does it have that for the driver's side, you can also do that on the passenger side mirrors as well when you're making a right turn. See, so you have the camera angle right there to allow you to see who's coming up or how close you are. That's a pretty nice feature. So let's go into, well, let's go into sports setting now, because this is obviously, you know, we want to test out this car, this V6, how much power it has. Obviously it doesn't come with any paddle shifters, so they do have the manual shifters, the manual shifter on the gearbox itself, on the handle. So all you have to do is push it to the left, and you could shift it by going up or down, or shift it by going up and down to your preferred gears. So right now, let's just drive it in regular automatic in sport mode.
Camera ahead, 25 miles per hour speed limit.
Okay, so this car does come equipped with cameras, like alerting you with cameras for speeding. So right now, I'm only going 25, so there's no cameras here, so at least there's nothing coming up. Otherwise it'll warn you, which is a cool feature, but it's also, I think it's kind of annoyance too. I do go through this with my Durango SRT. I have the same alert, and obviously This comes with the auto start stop for your engine to save gas. So right now it just shut off because I'm waiting at a red light. You can also disable this if you want to, but right now, you know, it shut off the AC and it's getting hot in here. So now let's go. So let's see if it throttles down. Let's see how fast it goes. That was really slow.
2 miles speed camera ahead.
Really
5
slow.
miles per hour speed.
I stepped on the gas pedal and it took like literally 3 seconds just to even respond to anything. So performance wise, no, this is not good. Even in the sportiest setting, it doesn't have that instant response. However, if you really want to do that, I think you should drive in manual mode. You'll get a quicker throttle response because you get to control your what gear you're in. Right now I'm in first gear right there, and it'll jump and go, obviously. So, but that was based on if you're in automatic mode and in the sports setting, the response it gives is a no good, is no good, is a no go. So, but you're not in this car for the performance. You're in this car for the luxurious feel that you have in this $45,000 to $50,000 car. You know, it's for you to get the same quality or at least similar quality and a much higher tier brand. I mean, it will cost you a lot more, especially for the 7th-row seat. Let's just, for example, say Mercedes. You know, you gotta go up to the GLS, and that's definitely almost like, I would say, a quarter more than what you pay for with this. So right now there's a couple of trims. You have the EX trim for this vehicle, you have the SX trim, and you have the SX Prestige, which is the highest tier or highest level for this car. So this car over here is the SX. You have the middle. It gives you the front ventilated seats. Okay, so if you go to the Prestige, it'll give the option of having the ventilated seats for the 2nd row. So that's a $5,000 difference. Right now, this car MSRP for this trim, the SX, it's around close to 46,000, and after everything, you probably get around 50,000, a little bit over 50. But yeah, all the engine is the same for every level. So you're getting the same performance no matter what trim you're in. And like I said, you're only looking for this as a comfortable ride, you know, with great interior, great technology, great interior, great leather seating. You're like in a luxury vehicle. That's the whole premise of this, I think, and at least that's what I'm getting. Let's put this in smart mode. Actually, eco mode is fine. I'm used to that for my vehicle. All in all, the driving, the impression I get for this, you know, it feels light. The handling's nice. Again, it's not the top, you know, but you get a comfortable ride in this. The suspension will be stiffer, obviously, when you're in different settings. This is all-wheel drive and also has torque vectoring as well. All in all, I think the overall drive quality is very, it's surprisingly well, actually. So, very nice. So here's my final opinion and final thoughts. honest opinion. This car gives you the luxurious feel that you look for inside a vehicle, and it comes at a very standard price. It's not steep at all. Look at the quality in here. Gives you the leather seats, the memory seats, the front ventilated seats, and the dashboard, integrated infotainment system. It looks like it's one panel there, which looks great. It doesn't overlap, or is not like a big tablet that just gets stuck onto a dashboard. You can tell that they have modernized this vehicle, and they try to replicate the interior of the higher car brands. I would say like Mercedes and the BMW, just for example. That's the positive side. The downside, I would say, there's no power in this vehicle. You can tell. I mean, as you can see, even when I have it in this sportier setting, I step on the throttle, it doesn't even react until 3 seconds later. So I don't know how I feel about that. That's just very lackadaisical. And the EPA on this for the mileage isn't that great as well. I mean, I think it's only like 24 highway and 18 city. So for a V6, I think it's on par. All right, but you do have your different modes to compensate to give you the longer range or better fuel economy. As far as the pricing goes, like I said, you have 3 different levels. You got the EX, SX, and also the Prestige. Now, what I failed to mention earlier was that a couple of the trims, especially the Prestige and also the SX, they do come with off-road trims as well. They're called X Pro and X Lite, I believe. So they give you some off-road capabilities that people seek in their cars, if that's the choice that you want to make. As for the trim level, I would say the SX, the middle tier, always seems like it's the right option to choose, because it gives you not too much and not too little. You're like right in the middle. It's perfect. It's good that way. And for the price, it's not bad as all. But remember, this Kia Telluride is a very popular vehicle. Trying to get this under MSRP or at MSRP is sometimes quite difficult. I believe the owner for this vehicle had to possibly pay $1,000 or $2,000 over, but the allocated stock for this was a problem as well, because a lot of the dealerships didn't have this car and they were waiting from the factory. So they were lucky enough to have gotten this car, and they were overly joyed and excited. And I can tell that because when I talk to them, they really love this vehicle. They do love the technology. The infotainment system is very easy to use, user-friendly. You got 3 different accounts or settings that you can cycle through. Each one, predicated specifically to each driver, their own preference. That's a great option to have. Also, the seating in here is very comfortable. The door row is the roomiest door row I've been in so far in a mid-size SUV. And also the second row, captain's chair, the leg room is spacious as well. Like I said, it's just when you're in here, you feel like you have all the luxury capabilities and options, that you're sitting in like a top tier car manufacturer, that luxurious car manufacturer, which would be again, I'll reiterate, is like Mercedes or BMW or those types of car brands. This is what their standard is, and now Kia has probably replicated that in a cheaper version. So it does everything. It does the job. It carries everybody. You could seat 8 people or 7. depending on if you opt for the captain's chair versus the second row bench seating. So all in all, my final verdict: do you buy this or not? Is it worth buying? Is it worth that 50 grand? Yes, I would say it is. It's definitely yes. If you're looking in for a market of 3-row SUVs, and you just want to look for interior quality, technology savvy, then this should be your top choice or one of the top choices. If you're looking for performance, try going some other brand, because obviously probably a Mazda or a Palisades maybe, or a Volkswagen Atlas, something like that. Or if you want more money to spend, you can do it in a Mercedes GLS. But either way, the price range for this is very optimal, very consumer friendly, I would say. So based on what they offer you and what they give you inside this vehicle. So finally, I would say, yeah, this is a buy, and this is a car that you should definitely consider. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and comment. Definitely comment, please, and drop a like. I appreciate each and every one of you for just taking time to view my channel and even comment. I love responding to comment. Just to reiterate, I love interacting with you guys like that. Difference of opinions and whatever info that you need, I can help answer any of your questions. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm out.